No.
Ignite your business. Ignite your business. Why are we here? Why do we give and why are you here?
To learn.
To learn.
To learn.
To learn. Ignite is like a roadmap how to be a capper, how to close transactions and move from closing one transaction to whatever number you decide. For
Recording in
those-
progress.
I'm not saying that again.
You're good, you're good.
For those who do not know me, my name is Eman Saridin. I am the MCA in the office. That means I do the financials, I pay you, I do the checks, and everything that has to do with the dollar sign. In addition to that, I am a MAPS coach. I can coach you on your financials and how to save money and what's the best way to do that. And you can just go to my office and ask me for a meeting, and that's it. No charge for you, the office pays me. So here you go.
So you're our best friend.
Yes. I've been in the business since 2010. I've been with Keller Williams since 2010, and I left for 1 year and they came back. And I've been in this office since 2011. So I can tell you, you are in the best office ever, in my opinion. Hopefully you will agree with me. And to start, I would like everyone to just tell me their name and why did they choose real estate as a career?
My name is Noe, and I chose real estate because I like working with people, I like showing homes, I like the feedback I get when I see a happy face, when they have found what they're looking for, or when they got the money they really needed to do that move. That really fills my joy, and I enjoy it. I've been doing it part-time for so many years, and finally I had an opportunity to do it full-time here at Keller Williams. I think Keller Williams are always known as one of the best group of real estate agents, and I want to just be part of the family.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Bryce. I chose real estate because I just wanted to have that financial security and freedom for myself and be able to help my family.
Okay. Did you do anything before real estate?
Just retail jobs, nothing.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you.
I'll try to do it small.
Okay.
I don't know if I can. My name is Jarita Willis, and I'm trying to ignite a new life.
Okay.
Husband passed, children grown, so I needed to do something, and always been interested in property and just wanted to help and wanted to help my children, and knowing more about property and land and stuff like that. So.
Thank you. Dorothea?
My name is Dorothea, and I've been here at Keller Williams for a few years now, and I chose real estate just to help people the way that I would like to help to find a dream home.
Thank you. Mario?
My name is Wendell Blackwell. I'm retired military after years and years of serving the country and everything. I needed to reinvent myself, so Ignite was right up my alley. Real estate, I love it. I've been a landlord for 40-some odd years.
40, you said 40, okay.
Well, not now, I just sold the property. But anyway, I like real estate because I think someone said it earlier, the smile on a person's face when you see that they achieved something very substantial, or they, the American dream has been realized in at least one person's life. Okay. I love that, and I love to see that, and I hope it's contagious.
Yeah. Mother, how many times did you take Ignite?
This, I think, is my third.
Okay. Okay. It says a lot that he comes back. Do you want to go next and then come?
My name is Barbara. I actually own a nail business, and I just kind of was like,
I've been looking at real estate since 2019, but I was scared. I had a friend who was a real estate agent. I said, if you can do it, I know I can do it. So I'm really here to just get into real estate and make more money.
Welcome.
Good morning all, my name is Eugenia and I've been with Kelly Williams since 2013, love this place. Just want to let you know if any of you are new, I just want to tell you that you guys are going to find the support that you want for your business. This is a place to grow. And the only thing I can encourage you is just, get involved in everything that you can. It makes you feel like you want to do more business. And not only that, but it teaches us to work as a team. And we see like the top producers being there, you want to get there as well.
Yes. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Judy Silverlex. I got to change this from my other job as a medical records. I'm just thinking maybe I need to change some changes because my kids is growing up and needs more help for college, to sustain their college degrees. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sonia. I was in real estate prior a few years back, but my daughter is grown now, so I want to get into real estate. I enjoyed selling homes and having open houses.
Okay, so you put it on hold for a few years? Okay, welcome back.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cassandra. I'm also retired military. I chose real estate as my new career because I believe it's an investment for people's future.
Yeah. Welcome.
My name is Clara Halke, and I've been here at Keller Williams since 2010. And I originally entered real estate because at that time I was having some personal changes in my life, so I decided that I wanted to see if I could sell. That's how I started. And then I liked it, and I got my license, and I enjoyed it very much. And it got to the point where I do enjoy seeing particularly first-time buyers, how they react when they finally can get the keys for their first home. And that's very, very exciting, very encouraging.
Thank you, Claire.
Hello, my name is Graciela, and the reason that I choose real estate is because I have a heart for my family and for the children in Africa. I want to help them with water wells and food, and this is my motivation. So,
Welcome. Sarah?
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm actually have my real estate license back in '93, but then I got pregnant with twins, so that was my world at that point. So I left everything and I just homeschooled them. By the time they went to college, I was like, now what do I do with myself? Because I was 24/7 with them. And I decided, okay, it's time to go back to what I know, real estate. And I got my license again. And just like everybody else says, that feeling that you get from the people when you give them the keys that they never imagined they could do it. Mm-hmm. And even at the beginning, when they are signing the contract, they are still doubting that they will not accomplish that. That is a great feeling to have.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Alex. I've been doing heating and air conditioning for over 20 years. And I'm ready to put away my boots and buy a new suit. So I'm doing it strictly for that. I want to change the look. Well, not strictly, but one of the reasons why. But no, I think I'll enjoy it. You guys are a great group of people. Keller Williams. Been around you guys since like 2012.
Yes.
And you guys are great, so I want to be part of it.
Thank you. Well, welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Steve?
My name's Steve. I was in real estate many years ago in the appraisal field and enjoyed it immensely. Through then, as happy as I was. And the last many years, I've been a FedEx guy and been around these guys quite a bit. And they kind of convinced me and reminded me of how much I enjoyed it back then. Went to the school, got my license, and here I am trying to make some changes.
Great.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Diego. I have worked in healthcare for about 15 or so years, and now adding real estate to the work circulation. And it resonates a lot when everybody that mentioned that they want to bring smiles to people's faces. And I want to do that to not only the healthcare workers that I know, but the community that I supposed to serve. And I'm excited to learn, to meet every one of you guys.
Welcome.
And hi, I'm Linda. I've been a waitress my whole working career, and I don't want to work for the man anymore. I want to work for myself. And I love customer service, and I love selling homes. I love walking through homes, and financial freedom.
Hello, my name is Christian Escobar. For the summer, I'm a wildland firefighter, and so then I do this in the winter time. I joined so I can get out of my comfort zone and help people accomplish their homeownership goals.
Thank you.
I'm Narita, and I've had my license since 2009, and I worked in escrow, and then I worked for an REO broker who made me get my license that I did not want to get. But I'm so glad that I have. I really do like helping families build generational wealth.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Michael Watson. I'm new to the business. I was working with customers, buying and selling mattresses and furniture. So I like working with customers or clients. And that's the reason I got into real estate, is because I wanted to have that financial freedom, helping people get smiles on their faces, you know, once they get the keys to the new house. And I've bought 2 houses before, so I kind of know a little bit about it, but not much.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi, I'm James, and been here about a year, but I'm learning now that you got to learn before you can earn. And I was doing it, went backwards. And so this is the right place to be, and this is the best place to be, the best instructors and everything. So to see, I believe I'd be very successful following the program that y'all set up.
Thank you, James.
Hi, I'm Delia. I come from a customer service background, and I want to achieve financial freedom and help my family and help other people solve problems and generational wealth.
Okay. Gloria?
I am Gloria Segueta. I've been in the industry for the past 18 years with my license. Before I was a housewife, and I would say I always do money to self, so I enjoy doing what I do.
And you said 18 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Mateo. I'm just here, like I'm new, so I'm trying to learn everything possible in my life, everything that how to be successful man. So yeah, I want to be rich.
You are at the right place.
Good goal.
Hi, I'm Harry, and been in the business for quite some time. I just like coming back to Ignite to sharpen my skills, and as you guys all know, the real estate market is consistently changing, and we have to stay connected with what's going on to be able to do well in the business.
Welcome. Yes, we're always learning, and every time we pick up something we didn't hear the time before. And maybe the market is different, something you didn't do before, you have to do now. It changes every day. One thing we heard so much today, I don't know if you hear, what's number one reason people are in real estate? What did you hear?
Helping people and financial freedom.
Financial freedom and helping people. Yeah. So hopefully we can achieve this together. And you are in the right place, and thank you for being here. There's a few rules to being here, and that's please do not take a phone call in here. If you have to answer your phone, please step outside. And if your phone is not on silent, you're gonna donate $25 to CARES. And it's just for a good cause, and to remind you that please silence your phones. And it's not 2 or 3 hours me speaking. I would like you to interact too and tell us what's your ideas, what's your ahas, what do you think, experiences, anything. And if everyone is okay with that? Yes. Okay, $25, thanks, please, use your phone. And Ignite is 20 sessions. It runs from Monday through Friday, 9 to 11. This session is a little bit longer, but usually it's 9 to 11. And there's different instructors for each lesson. Anyone who attends all 20 sessions on time and stay for the whole thing, there is a gift and we will announce it later, but they have to be here every day. Okay? We're gonna start with
we are not normal people. Normal people wouldn't choose a career like this. The highs and lows, the go, 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 all out, all the time. You know the way normal people act when they've had too much coffee? We wake up that way, and then we actually have coffee. We smile, we're positive, we're encouraging, we're full of energy and enthusiasm, and never say die, and onward to the next listing, and we'll find that perfect house. We'll find that perfect buyer. It's out there, it's out there, it's out there, I promise. Don't worry, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Let's do an open house. I understand you don't want to drop the price. No, of course it's not too early to call. No, it's not too late to call. Sure, I can do that. Sure, I can do that. Sure, we can do that. Because we can do anything, and we love it, but it's exhausting. Of course, we can't show that because we're not normal people, and that's even more exhausting. We chose this career for one simple reason. We're all crazy. We're the people that encourage normal people when the housing market is slow. We're the ones who keep their spirits up when they get down. We make them happy. Our success comes from their success. And that's what makes this crazy. Our success depends on things we can't always control. Sometimes the planets have to be in alignment. And make no mistake, we're out there moving those planets. We move heaven and earth for our clients. And we make it look easy because that's what we do. But when we run into things we can't control, it makes us crazy. Sorry, crazy-er. A slow market is a slow market. We charge the storm because we're KW. But the thing is it's gonna be wet. There's gonna be lightning and thunder, and 1,000-mile-an-hour wind. It's gonna be hard to keep going because somebody said if we charge the storm, that's the fastest way. And that's true. This storm is huge, and we're wet, and we're exhausted. Sometimes we're only smiling on the outside. We get tired of being positive all the time. And so we rest. We recharge. We do something weird that makes us feel all strange inside. We actually take care of ourselves. Take a class, a course, level up, plus your games and strategies, study the models, skip the coffee and go straight to happy hour. Let one of your cell phones go to voicemail every now and then. Take another class, coaching, training. Talk to people. Talk to people you don't have to sell, who you don't have to encourage, who you don't have to convince that things are normal, because they're not. But don't ever let yourself start to believe you're like anyone else. Because that's not you. That's not us. We're crazy people running through a storm who think we're bison. Why did the bison cross the storm? To get to the other side. And the weird thing is, to everyone in this room, that makes perfect sense. Because we are not normal people.
Who's normal here? No one? would like to share with us why they chose real estate?
Hi everybody, I'm Sylvia Garcia. I don't think I necessarily chose real estate chose me. I go back to 2021 was my first encounter with the KW family there. And that was through George Perez. A lot of you there know who he is. I came in as his assistant to help him with Smart Move Real Estate Academy. And one of the things he said was, you're not gonna be my assistant and you're not gonna help me with the school if you're not a licensed agent. So George definitely forced me to get my license. And after many tries, I finally did. I stopped fighting and started going with the flow. And once I got my first few transactions and I saw the satisfaction that you can bring to people and helping them achieve one of the biggest dreams of their lives, which is purchasing a home, I was then bit by the bug. And, I'm enjoying every moment of it. I've grown as a person. I'm now partners with George and with ownership there at Smart Move Academy, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for myself. Currently, right now, I'm in the home office. I am Alex's heating and cooling office manager and dispatcher. He's there in the classroom right now. So yeah.
Thank you, Sylvia. Anyone else?
Hi, my name is Crystal Barrow. I am started with Keller Williams in January or the end of December, and I went into real estate just because I love the transformation it really can achieve with people through home ownership or just providing the safe space for their family and as well as providing like additional income if they're investing and just the transformation it really can provide to them.
Thank you, Crystal. And we have two people who walked in. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is Dewanda Edwards. I've been with Keller Williams since last September, and then this is my second night class. Retired Air Force, just retired now August of 23, so new to the area, been here, I got here in 21, I guess. So yeah, so I got into real estate because prior moves in the stateside in the military, we ended up buying houses, and so I got into real estate thinking, well, let me learn how to, utilize some of the money in the houses, but got in and found out it's much more than that, so yeah, I'm happy and just continuing to learn.
Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Diego. I'm with TV Del Toro. I'm not a realtor yet, but it is my dream to become one this year. I'm 18 years old and, striving to be like you guys.
Thank you. And one more. So today we're talking about Spark Your Career. As you see, Ignite is divided into 4 sections. Section 1 is real estate expert. Second one is lead generation, lead follow-up, and then transactions. Okay, real estate expert, Spark Your Career. We are here today. Embrace your job is tomorrow. Connect with your market and define your value. It's going to be every day, Monday through Friday. But as you see here, it is divided into 4 sections. Ignite teaches us how to think, and not only to think, just to think, how to think in a mindset that's successful, how to use KW culture, how we use the resources they give us to have all our dreams come true. Because if we just work without a correct mindset, without resources, I don't believe we're gonna achieve much, right? There's a lot of videos, guys. You're not gonna be sleepy here.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality.
What happens when you're a gazelle and you're not being pushed, you're not being prodded, you're not given a reward, nobody's encouraging you? What happens when you're a gazelle and the lion's not chasing you anymore? You stop running. But what happens when you're a lion? When you're a lion, it does not make a difference. You realize that if your family is going to eat, that if that pack of lions is to survive, then you gotta go hunt. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunts. It's the hunt that they're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run. Then boom, they take off. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process.
A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. They don't just live to catch it. It's the whole process. When you are a true hunter, you don't go by time. You go by the gazelle. When you are a true hunter, you hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another.
If you're going to do what you say you're going to do, be what you say you're going to be, you're going to have to lion me out. You a gazelle, you're going to come up short. You a gazelle, you're going to have an average experience. You a student, I need you in lion mode. You an entrepreneur, I need you in lion mode. You trying to lose weight, lion mode. You can't do nothing significant in gazelle mode, nothing. Nothing impressive happens in gazelle mode. Nothing happens in run mode, give up mode, quit mode, scared mode, fearful mode, nothing happens. Everything happens in lion mode like I'm coming to get you.
Anyone want to read this for us?
Anyone can do it, not everyone will you?
Gary Keller said that quote. What does it mean to you?
Gotta go out there and do it.
That everybody's capable. You want it,
But if
and
you
you'll get
will
it.
do it, yeah. We put the work in to get it.
Everyone wants success, but not everyone wants to work for it. What does this mean? It means, does it mean it is there, it is simple, it's not easy, it's doable if we do the work? And everyone here knows who Gary Keller is. Everyone here read the Red Book, the MREA. You all read it? Read it again, please, because it's the foundation of your business. Norita, did you read that book?
I have.
Did it help you?
Yes. I haven't read it in a while, so I should get back to it.
Yeah, it's an amazing book. So everyone can accomplish anything if we have the mindset and we work for it, if we believe in ourselves. Today's agenda is we are in a new way of thinking, KW culture, KW value, and market center value, the resources, your career vision, daily success team, and then the recap and the ahas. And it's gonna be like, we should be out around 11:30, guys. We will take a break, tell me when, maybe in 45 minutes, is that okay? Good? We have the 6 personal perspectives in Keller Williams. The first one is commit to self-mastery. The second one is commit to 80-20 principle. Move from E to P. Make being learning-based the foundation of your action plan. Remove your limiting beliefs and be accountable. What page is that for you? Commit to self-mastery, does it mean anything to anyone here?
I guess it means being,
What did you say?
Work on your craft, like become a master student in whatever you're doing.
Okay, yes?
I was just gonna say being learning based. Always try to learn something new.
Commit to self-mastery, we should know our goals, know our strengths and weaknesses, know how to work with both our strengths and weaknesses to seek and master the necessary knowledge, skills, and habits to reach our goals. Does everyone here knows their strengths, what they're good at, what they need to improve? Do you know how to use it in your relationship with your clients? Is that a yes? I need you to speak up because this is not
My strength could be also my weakness, but my strength is I want to know everything before I talk to my client. And it could be also my weakness if I take either too much or I talk too much. So I have to, my weakness is working hard at listening first. Ask the question, listen, shut up.
Okay, what's your desk?
My what?
Desk, did you take it, the personality test? Are you the...
I'm an I and an S.
Okay, so that explains a lot. So everyone here has their desk?
No.
Nobody, you didn't take it?
Took it, but I don't have mine yet.
Okay, so anyone who doesn't have their desk results, please see me after the class. And that's something, your strength is like you want to learn more, but your weakness is you're a high I. So when you see someone, a client who's a high D, who's very direct, and you're chatting, they'll be waiting for you to, are you done? Because I want to see the house, like I want a result, right? And this is something we need to work on, because once you know what's the personality of our clients, what happens? We know how to connect. We mirror them. Once you mirror someone, it's easier to communicate with them. That's an example of our strengths and weaknesses, and there's a lot of other strengths.
Also, I think in my case, I see that listening is a weakness for me because I tend to want to give too much information because I'm excited about what I know and I want to share it. But in this business, you gotta really pause and listen first because the person might not be interested in what you're trying to tell them. And listening is the key to opening that door.
Yes.
And I learned that here, obviously, and even though my wife told me so many times, it's a tendency that I need to correct.
Well, it is true, because people don't care how much we know till they know how much we care. And there's no way we can show them how much we care if we don't listen to them. We don't know what's important to them. If we're gonna start by talking about what we know and about us, what do we know about the other person? But how would they know that we care about them, right? Is everyone here committed to self-mastery? Would you sit with yourself and talk about your strengths and weaknesses and what you need to improve on and your goals? Everyone knows what their goal is.
Yes.
Exactly. It's not being successful. Successful is just given. Your goal is like, do you want to make 100,000, 95,000? Like, be precise. Know exactly what I want to sell 20 homes. Like, have a number and have a date next to it. Can everyone do that? Because we're in the beginning of the year and we have a year to accomplish that. So I would suggest everyone write down their goals and by when they want to accomplish that. The second one is the 20-80 principle. The idea that the 20% of your actions lead to 80% of your results may be one of the most important principles you can apply to your life. Which means 20% of our action will lead to our 80% of results. What do you think a real estate agent 20% is?
Lead generation.
Lead generation. And lead generation will cause 80% of your results. When do you do lead generation, Sarah?
Usually in the morning, like from 9 to 11, I call everybody and I try to go door knocking afterwards.
Okay, and are you consistent with that?
No. Yeah, like the farm, the knocking probably is the hardest for me because I hate walking. So I try not to do it as much as I should.
So commit to anything you like doing. So she said she hates walking, so it's not fair to commit to walking. She's not gonna do it with open mind and with a happy face. So commit to something you're good at. If you're good at cold calling, do that for lead generation. If you're good in open houses, do that. If you do whatever you're good at and you love, do it. But be consistent and make sure it is the 20%. It's the most important thing. Lead generation is everything in our business. There is no business without a lead generation. If you don't have leads, you cannot follow up with leads. You cannot put those leads into transactions. So you have no business, basically. You are out of business. You cannot open a store with empty shelves and say, I'm selling what? So lead generation is very important for our business. Anyone knows what move from E to P means? Everyone who took Ignite before should. So, Wendell?
E is entrepreneurial, and P is purposeful. Entrepreneurial has no standard. He has really has no model. He just does what works today. It may not work tomorrow. The purposeful person has models, he follows the models, and he gets consistent results.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone else would like to add to that? Norita, you have anything to ask about? You took it before. No? No? Okay. So if you know how to do a cartwheels, for example.
I'm sorry, what?
If you know how to do cartwheel, like as a kid, is it called the cartwheel?
Cartwheel, yeah.
Okay, whatever. Something. Can you go to a circus and be a star there?
No.
What do you need?
Practice.
A lot of practice. To practice, what do you need?
Commitment.
Commitment. Somebody to teach you, somebody to show you how it's done, how to improve. So instead of doing things just to do it, what are they doing? They're being purposeful, like doing everything they do for a specific purpose. And the purpose is to go to the circus. So if you want to close 50 transactions a year, how do you do it? How do you move from E to P? Consistency, having a plan, make sure to do it every single day, not if you have time, you make time for it. Not if you have time, I'm gonna lead generate. No, I cannot do anything else because I have to lead generate. That's purposeful. Taking Ignite, that's purposeful, you're learning. Going to Bold, things that you can improve in yourself for that goal. If you want to save $100,000 and say, I want to have $100,000 in the bank by January 2026, do you take 10 vacations in 2025?
No.
You don't spend money. There's a purpose. Everything is the same. When you are thinking and doing things just because you want to do it, rather than doing things because it goes with that plan. Have a purpose. When we have a purpose, you see the arrow going up, and you will achieve the results. But when we are entrepreneurial, we are going up and down because it goes with the market. Oh, the market is busy, one client will come my way. The market is tough, what happens?
No clients.
No clients, no one's gonna call you. You didn't do your homework, you didn't do your part, right? Any questions on that? Should I get you coffee? Learning-based is the foundation of our action plan. Do you consider yourself learning-based agents?
Yes.
You are here, we are learning. We say that we start learning after, we start growing after learning when we know everything. Because some people say, I know, I know, I know. And then when they attend the class, what happens? They discover that they don't know. Oh, I didn't do it this way. Well, maybe there's an easier way, maybe there's a faster way, maybe there's a newer way. Things have changed from 5 years ago to today, from 10 years to today. How can we be learning-based? How can we show that?
Applying what you learn on a regular basis,
Mm-hmm.
trying to go out of your comfort zone and push into that bubble.
Yeah. How about the classes we offer in Keller Williams? Does anyone commit to attend those classes, the contract class, the team meetings where there is a lot of information? Anyone attends them on a daily or weekly basis?
Yes.
That all improve us. It's all information that we can use. When you go to see a client and you don't know the market very well, he or she will know that you don't know the market. Rather, when they say, what's the average price, you will say, and if they say, I need a 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, exactly this way, what would you do if you are investing in yourself? You will tell them, oh, that track has those homes, oh, that area is good, that school is good, whatever information they need. Does it show on your learning base? Anyone can go open a door and give them a paper and say it's 2,400 square foot, 3 bedrooms. Not everyone can share information they need. And this is where we want to stand out. We want our agents to know exactly what to do, what to say, and have all the information they need. And there is help for you guys. We're all here for you. All what you need to do is ask and learn. Sarah, you want to read this?
I'm neither especially clever nor especially gifted. I'm only very, very curious.
Yeah. How can we apply this in our business? Like, we're not Einstein, but how can we apply it in our business?
We're always wanting to know more. Because all we know is that we know nothing until we get the next piece of knowledge, and then we need more.
Yeah. When I first was an agent, the team leader then told me, go study the MLS. Go study the MLS. What do you have? You're not busy anyway. When you're new, you don't have 15 clients waiting on you. So why don't you go to the MLS and go through every listing and see what can you learn? The average price, is the market going up, is the market going down, what's available, what's not available. Study the MLS. Be aware of what's going on. Harry, did you ever do that? Sometimes?
Well, I do it daily. I not through the whole MLS, but I look at the hot sheet to see how many new listings came in, how many went in escrow and sold, and it kind of gives me a guide to which direction the market is going.
Exactly. Or if you have one buyer and you're showing them 4 homes, study the area, see what's going on around that house. So when they ask, they will not say you're new. They will say, oh my, like they know what, like they know like they know a lot.
Michael Jordan has said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots, lost almost 300 games, and 26 times I've been trusted to make the game-winning shot and missed. I fail over and over and over again, and that is why I succeed. Michael Jordan is one of the most famous basketball players in the world, though he was not always a star. He didn't make his high school basketball team because he was too short and wasn't good enough. He could have quit, but instead, he had the mindset to continue and get better. He was practicing each day before most people were even out of bed. And because of this, he not only made the team the following year, but he went on to become the greatest player of all time and a true champion. The question that comes to our mind is, can we all learn to have a mindset of a champion? A mindset is a word describing how we think. There are two types of mindsets. One, a growth mindset, and two, a fixed mindset. A growth mindset is when somebody believes they can learn to be good and they can learn to get better. They are not afraid of challenges. They continue when things get hard. They know that they have put effort into learn and they learn from criticism. They are also inspired by people who do well. Michael Jordan has this trait, though another person with a growth mindset is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. He was cut from the Canadian Football League early on in his career. He could have quit, but instead he worked very hard, faced many challenges, and is now a super famous movie star, one of my favorite. Did you know that coaches and professional scouts look for athletes who don't just have skill? They want someone who wants to learn, who is coachable, and will give 100% effort in their practices. They want someone with a growth mindset. What they don't want is someone who thinks they are already good enough, they don't need to learn, and are not coachable. These people have a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is the opposite of a growth. These people either think they're born good or born not so good. They cannot learn. They are afraid of challenges. They give up and get defensive easily. They feel criticized when given feedback, and are threatened by people who do well. Which mindset do you think I have? Well, let me tell you a story. Reading has always been hard for me, and even now I still find it challenging. From kindergarten to 4th grade, I was always a bit below grade level in reading. So each night, I read aloud to my parents to try to get better. This was always the worst part of my day. Whenever I was reading, I would of course make mistakes, misread words, say words that weren't there, miss words that were there, and miss punctuation. Normal. But whenever my mom or dad tried to correct me, I'd get upset. I told them that they were wrong and sometimes even have a meltdown. This happened from my friends and teachers and with other subjects and activities too. I thought that I should know how to do everything already, and if I didn't, I would get upset. I thought that what my teachers were teaching should come to me easy. Well, guess what? Some of the things I was learning or reading were not easy. I would get upset. Negative thoughts came into my mind. You suck. You can't do anything. This should be so easy. Suddenly, I felt tears coming down my face in front of my friends and teachers too. In my head, I'm saying, no, please, no. I could no longer control my emotions. This is where the real problem begins. You see, I lose control of my emotions, I stop listening, and I stop thinking. I become difficult to those around me. And when I finally get through it, I am very tired. This is not healthy, and it's not the person I want to be. I want to know why I was feeling this way and why my emotions were so strong. Well, this year, in 5th grade, was the first year I was able to answer these questions. I learned what a growth and fixed mindset are. I'm learning how to change my fixed mindset into a growth mindset and have a mindset of a champion. I believe we can have both of these mindsets, a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. I believe this because I have both. I have a growth mindset with things like soccer, basketball, change, and learning new languages. I also believe we can change our fixed mindset into a growth mindset and have a mindset of a champion. Well, maybe not a champion like Michael Jordan, but a champion in our own way. We may just need a little help to do this. My dad and I read this book called Mindsets, written by Carol Dweck. Carol Dweck is a professor and professional psychologist who researched and came up with the idea of a growth and fixed mindset. Her book told me that I was not the only one as a fixed mindset from time to time. However, the best advice I ever got was from my teacher and school counselor. Their advice was a one little three-letter word. This word was yet. They told me always put the word yet at the end of my sentence. I can't do it. I can't do it yet. I don't understand. I don't understand yet. The word yet makes me feel I just need to put a little more effort in before I understand it. I still struggle with a fixed mindset from time to time. However, I now know why I get frustrated and upset. For any of you out there who may have a fixed mindset from time to time, please know that I am proof that you can beat it. Writing this talk, I struggled the whole time, though every day I've gotten a little better than the day before. This is why I can say I'm winning, because I'm here in front of you now today. Thank you.
It says a lot. There's a big difference when you say I don't know how to do it, rather I don't know how to do it yet. I can go to a class, I can take a course, I can practice, whatever it is. There's a big difference. Did you ever speak to somebody and you looked at them and say, I cannot communicate with you, or I cannot argue because you're not understanding what I'm saying? Fixed mindset, they do it right and they don't want to hear anything else. We have a lot of them. They're not coachable. You cannot tell them anything because the minute you say something, they get defensive as if you insulted them, where it comes as a growth mindset would ask you, hey, what do you think, how can I improve this? And the fixed mindset will say, it's okay, I've been doing this for a long time, I know it works. Who has limiting beliefs here?
I do, all the time.
What's your limited belief about?
Well, a lot of times I feel that, because I speak Spanish, that's my first language, probably people don't understand me well. So that's always in the back of my mind. And I know that, I communicate with thousands of people. It's like, why do you still have that in there?
Yeah, join the club. Anyone else?
Mine is because I don't speak Spanish well. So.
Okay, so this is the opposite. So maybe you're a team, guys. Get together. James?
Well, I learned to be successful, you gotta be consistency in whatever you do. And that's one of my weaknesses I have to work on.
Okay. Okay. It's great. At least you know your weakness. That's amazing. Eugenia?
I just took a note going back on the video that this kid really taught us about. I put study your market, that's number one. Change your mindset, that's number two. And fear is your bigger enemy. Know that you might have challenges, but you have to be ready to pass those challenges. So I think that it's very, very important that, we're all gonna have our obstacles, we're all gonna have our fears, we all have our insecurities, but we know that we can pass those. Don't let those insecurities, those challenges stop you. Like I said, the sky's the limit.
Yes. Yeah. They say fear and faith are both invisible, but we trust one of them. And we get to choose which one to trust. We can trust fear and just let it control us, or faith, where we believe that we're gonna do it. And Sarah, I relate to your limited belief, because I always said no to teaching a class because I have an accent. And then one time I was in school, I was in CSUN, and I was giving speech. It was a speech class, and some guy was making fun of me. And I was hearing you, so if you think I have an accent now, you should meet them. But, so the professor asked them to stand up and come next to me, and she told me, say something in Arabic to them. And they didn't know how to repeat while I was saying it. And she told him, you're making fun of a person who speaks 2 languages where you cannot even pronounce one word. And that was an aha, that was like, oh yes, I have an accent, but guess what? I speak 2 languages. Like, okay, you speak perfect English, but I speak 2 languages. You know, it depends how you wanna take it. And how you grow from it. And till today, I still practice words. Like last time I was talking to Victoria, and I was saying something, and she's like, Iman, I don't get what you're saying. And she told me how to pronounce the word. And I promise you, I live in Valencia. 45 minutes, I was in Google, repeat, and I say the word. Repeat, and I got it right. And I came the next morning, and I'm like, guess what? I know. So yes, we all have limited belief. But let's not allow them to stop us, because they are not true. We put those beliefs. Some people put those beliefs on us because they think we're not good enough, or they said something, oh, you're new, you don't know how to do it, it's stuck with us. No, I'm new, I'm learning how to do it. Don't let anyone's opinion or something somebody told you stop you from growing. Because the only person who can stop you from growing is you guys, not anyone's opinion. And people tend to say things. Yes, Wanda.
That 3-letter word that that young man used, yet,
Yeah.
that opens the door to improving yourself. It doesn't put the period at the end of the sentence. So that's the end of things. You can make it better. You can learn. You can grow. You can do whatever it takes to go from where you are to where you want to be. So I love that word. And coming from a guy that little, you know, I'm sitting there going, how old are you?
And you know, you can use that word for all the objections that we get when we talk to a client. Oh, I can't do that yet.
Yes.
And then you can go on training. That's a good idea. Great idea.
How many people say I cannot attend Ignite because I work? I cannot attend Ignite because I do calling. I cannot attend Bold because it's rough. There's always an excuse in our head because we put the excuses and the limited beliefs on ourselves. Look at Alex, he has a company, his wife is handling it, he's sitting here. You remove the limited beliefs. And the last one is being accountable. There's a big difference between being accountable and not. So people who like being accountable, they seek reality, where the other one, they are ignorant. They want to, the one who is in front of you. So rather than denial, we have clarity. Rather than projection, we have energy and focus. Rather than deflection, we have possibilities and resignation rather than action plan. Why are people asked to be held accountable?
To see results.
It helps us, to see results, like you say.
Stay on track.
Okay. Who do you ask to be accountable, to hold you accountable usually?
Family.
Family? Okay. Who else?
Yourself.
Yourself? Okay. I'm gonna ask you my question. If you say, I'm gonna go to the gym every day at 6, and then no one is waiting for you, and you woke up one day, 6 o'clock, and you're tired. Do you sleep or you go to the gym?
I go.
You go every day. Okay, so for me, sometimes, because I go to the gym, if I wake up tired and there's no one waiting for me, what happens?
Fall asleep again.
I sleep again. But when I have a friend waiting for me or my trainer waiting for me, what happens?
You go.
But then what happens? I show up.
Yeah.
That's why people ask to be accountable. When you have a coach, when you tell your friend, you know what? I'm gonna call 20 people right now and you watch me. What happens if you don't do it? What do you feel?
Embarrassed.
Embarrassed. You feel embarrassed or you don't care. If you don't care, that's a problem. But if you're embarrassed, it's the first step. Like, okay, what can I change? I need to show up. Eugenia, you had a coach before. Did it make a difference when you say you're gonna do something rather than not doing anything?
I felt horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I didn't want to do it, but I felt like his face was right in front of me, and I said no. It's like, I'm disappointing him because he's spending time on me, and I'm just wasting his time. And so I felt like me doing that is telling him your time is not valuable.
And I'm not doing my job. Like it hurts.
And it takes you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
That's the great thing, you know?
Yeah.
I hated doing open houses. That was my biggest thing, putting the signs out, and guess what? I'm doing now more than ever.
Good job. Yeah. Because once we are held accountable to anybody, and don't choose your spouse for that, because you will get in a fight.
You will get
Don't tell me what to do, don't tell me what to do, and then, it doesn't work. And choose somebody else and let them hold you accountable to anything here. And it is a part of Ignite, actually. Everyone is going to choose a partner for Ignite to hold each other accountable to achieve conversations and contacts and all of that. So being accountable makes a big difference. And if you are comfortable, you should not be. You should not be comfortable where you are. To grow, it should hurt. Like, you should be upset where you are. And it doesn't have to be bad. It's not your limit yet. So we keep working on it. Any ahas, guys? Anything you picked up for the first time and thought this would help me?
Yeah, stuff with me. That's stuck in my mind.
Yet?
Yeah, it's an awesome work too.
Yeah. It's amazing. Anything else?
The video of the lion.
Yes.
Yes, that got me, because, he knows exactly who he is. So having confidence, knowing who you are, and that is so important, because, I think, our biggest fear is that we see ourselves little, but no, we're big. We just have to know who we really are. The lion knew who he is, no matter how big the giraffe is, no matter how big the elephant is, he knew he was in control. And the elephant knew that he needed to run because that's all he knows, that he's fearful.
Yeah.
And the lion is courageous.
Thank you. Yeah. Anyone else? Yes.
Kinda like fear is a stop sign. You're not going any further. Faith is a hope sign. Fear and faith cannot exist together. So when we're in fear, we're in stop mode. And when we go in, you have to have that growth mindset. Let me go to faith, because I see hope.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. Anyone else? Anything we would like to share? Yes.
I would like to say that I'm thankful that I hear the thing that you say about the language barrier, because I'm afraid to talk in English, but at least I know multiple languages, I'm trying. My first language is Spanish, but I know Portuguese, I know Italian, and I know
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, we're going to use you for translation. Well, thank you. Thank you for that.
Thanks to you.
You wanna take 5 minutes break and then we come back? Let's move into that.
This and I'm gonna take What's that? No. Did you? Yeah, it's paper. That's a trick. If he says good, I ain't worried about nobody else. Yeah, I kind of felt it. Hmm. You yourself can feel if something is right. When it's not. That song, the second song, it sounds exactly like the tape. Doing what I was trying to get. It all came together. Let's remember this. More food.
Snack time.
No, I'm trying not to be here.
Yeah, we did. I'm watching on Zoom, so if you need me, just call out. It's okay.
Mondo.
Mondo. Armando.
Oh, no, crazy.
Mondo.
I'll be right back.
Hold on. Okay,
Okay.
he's here.
Huh? Yes, hello?
Hi, Mondo. It's Sylvia. I reserved one of the binders. Can you please send it with Alex?
Sure thing. I'll make sure that he gets it.
Thank you.
You got it. So, get it over.
Sylvia, we wanna see you here.
Yes, tomorrow's too. I will be there tomorrow with Alex.
Yay.
Ask you a question. You know, like when you make your own money, okay, you gotta put something aside, 3% for taxes. Isn't there a banking where you can get 4% of your money? Interest sometimes. Yeah, like for, like, 1099. And you gotta put so much money away for taxes.
Yes.
Is there where you can get like I heard 4% from the money you put to the side, is interest?
We don't save it for you. So you
No,
know,
I know, we do, yes.
And it depends on your bank. You can look for banks. Some of them are often.
Could you refer me, or you know of any banks maybe that you might know?
Check for you.
You can check for me?
For sure.
Okay.
I know US Bank is doing that.
Okay, can I have an appointment to see you, sometime? What day is it for you?
It's gonna be Wednesday, but I work on
I turned it off and I turned it down.
Yes.
So Wednesday,
Wednesday, I have a funeral, just so, I'm at Thursday. Okay, what time Thursday?
actually Thursday afternoon is here after.
Okay, all right. What are you teaching? Oh, law, of course. What time?
It's like.
Okay.
Start taking pictures.
Gotta get some tax advice. Well, she knows what it is. You have to ask. You know, when you get your 1099, you put your money away for the tax. There's some things. The money, you take your money, your taxes, your interest.
Yeah, you gotta count that with taxes too, right?
Yeah, the interest, I'm talking about interest. So I want to know for myself and for my family.
My mom told me, every house you sell, put back 10%. 7 or 8. Now that's they give you over much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right, yes. I heard one agent say they're paying $50,000. You know, you live in large, spending no money. Yeah, that's right. Exactly, and that's what I want to do. And I have family that have their own business, so they'll make a family. I want Yes.
You know the people
No, people tell me like, you know, you 1099, when you take out your money, you know, once you get the commission, you gotta put away 30% in taxes. I remember they was talking before where you had to put away your money, interest off that money. Like, you pay like a buck 4%. I don't know, I have one of them, I'll find out, because I have my family that I want business as well, so I want to share everything.
I apologize.
I'm in this business here, you all be learning. And I've been in this for years. This time I got doing it right.
Eman. Yeah, E-M-A-N.
So really, it's a class. In your business, when you do it right, you get your commission.
Okay, ready?
Imagine, he would say 5 years for the 6 personal perspective and connect, but we don't have any of that.
You have your KW access, my KW.
That's what you said at the beginning.
Yeah, so connect is one of them.
No idea.
You go to connect and you search for it.
Yes.
KW culture. Who's been to family reunion? Cuando? Okay. Now, you went this year too?
Yeah, I went to.
What can you tell us about our culture?
Well, I didn't go this year.
Well, it's always the same culture.
But that was probably the most, can you all hear me? It was probably the most rewarding experience I've ever had, to be honest with you. There's so much going on. And I guess if I had a complaint, it was I just couldn't absorb all of that in one sitting. But it was, I mean, you had people who were millionaires who had done this business forever. And they're showing you and teaching you and sharing with you their experiences and everything. I fell in love with KW Cares. It took about 10 seconds, you know, to see the help that people were getting who were in Keller Williams. And the particular time that I went, there was a person who had left Keller, had gone out in Hawaii. You were at that one, yeah. And they more or less came back. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but they just barely got back. But they lost their business.
Had they come back?
I think they came back. I'm not sure. But bottom line was they were given money to start all over again and everything. And so their business began to grow almost immediately. So if you get a chance to go, it's well worth it. Well worth it.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Thank you.
I've been talking forever.
Did you like it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think KW Cares is definitely something that touches your heart, and it strikes me a little bit funny to find out that Kelly Williams took care of the family even sooner than even FEMA was able to get on the ground in many cases. So that just means a lot that they do care about the family. I felt that I was part of this family that I've been missing out on. And also, of course, the knowledge that you get from all the events and the courses, it really prepares you to succeed. And it impressed me as well to see how many people, I don't know of any organization in real estate that does something like this. And I was part of Prudential Trust Realtors a while ago, and they're very big also, Berkshire Hathaway. But didn't see or heard of anything like that or anything similar. So I was definitely impressed, and I do recommend it as well.
Keller Williams is a school, guys. You grow as you go up, and you can learn anything if you want to learn. They offer basically everything. We have Red Day. Who heard about Red Day here? Okay. Red Day, we do something back to the community, and we give back. And we have KW Cares in Antelope Valley, and there's one national. And the KW Cares actually gives back to agents who are in need. Like if somebody lost their partner or a parent, and we try to help them. There was a time we helped one of our agents to have a surgery, and he was like, it's life or death, I think. And we collect money through your paychecks, where it's an optional for you to donate $5, $10, whatever you want from your transaction. And that's how we save them. And then we give back to our community, to people in need. And it's been, I've seen what we've been through the years, and it is amazing. It really fulfills my heart to be helping other people. You know, it's great. MVVBP, mission, vision, values, beliefs, and perspectives. Our mission is to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. Can someone tell me what this means to you? What do you want to do with your business?
Yeah, you gotta be proud of what you do by following this mission statement, because I think it basically covers everything.
Yeah. It covers everything, basically. Personal, business,
Yeah.
future, past, present.
And purpose.
Yeah.
And I think if you're working in your business, you gotta feel proud of what you're doing. If not, you're not gonna do it, and you won't feel good about it.
Yeah. How a career worth having? How can we define a career worth having?
That satisfies yourself, satisfies your pocket, of course.
Your family.
Your family.
No one wants to sleep at work and not see their kids growing up. Like, this is not career worth having. Yeah. And are you proud to bring your kids to work with you? Are you proud to teach them what you're doing? Our vision to be the real estate company of choice for agents and their customers. Like, we want to be everyone's choice. We want to be choice number one for agents to come here and know that we're going to treat them and their clients the best way possible. Our values: God, family, then business. our perspective, a technology company that provides the real estate platform that our agent buyers and sellers prefer. Keller Williams thinks like a top producer, acts like a trainer consultant, and focuses all its activities on service, productivity, and profitability. Is this a true statement? Are we a tech company?
Yes.
What do we have?
Is that you command, you have
Yeah,
very good system, CRM.
very good system, and we keep improving. We have the app, we have command, we have a command a few years back, it's not the same. But if you log into command now, it is life-changing if you use it.
Can you take a picture?
Yeah, of course.
Also,
And
the
now
consumer app is great as well.
Yes.
Because now they can actually go in a platform where they can safely search for properties that are actually in the MLS and not like other sites where they might not actually be available in.
And who owns command? Who owns the CRM that we use?
Keller Williams.
Keller Williams. Is it every company the same? No.
And we have somebody to show us how to use it. That's a good one.
The command?
Yeah. They teach us how to
Yes.
use the command. They don't
Yes.
just say, figure it out.
Take it. And we have Armando here, and he really would love to help any of you with command. All that you need to do is ask him for help. He loves it.
And now command has AI.
Yes.
That was a nice surprise for me just when I went in and it does the whole summary and all the notes, so.
They keep growing and improving because we don't have fixed mindset. We have a growth mindset. Our belief system is the Y4C2Ts, and it is the win-win or no deal, integrity, do the right thing, customers always come first, commitment in all things, communication, seek first to understand, creativity, ideas before results, teamwork, together everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty, equity, opportunities for all. Success results through people. I would like 2 people to choose one of those and tell me why they're important for our business.
Customers always come first.
Yeah.
It's important because without them, you don't have a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like communication because like once you're in a transaction, it's very important to be able to communicate with the other side, and sometimes people's egos get in the way. So communication first, seek first to understand.
Seek first,
We
yeah.
should really think about that when we deal with other agents.
Do we sometimes jump into conclusions without asking questions?
Absolutely. But to seek first to understand, to see where they're coming from, I think that's important.
Yeah.
Eman,
Yes.
Trust.
Yes.
Did I scare you?
That's okay. Tell me.
I want to touch on the second T for trust.
Okay.
Trust starts with honesty. I think that's really big because without having trust, without being transparent, we get in trouble. And sometimes we want to do things to help people and maybe bend or maybe do a white lie, right? But that's where big problems then begin. So just, moving forward with as much transparency as possible and always being trustworthy will have that, will have your business and your clients recommend you and refer you, and you keep going, and growing in your business.
Yeah, thank you. What about the win-win? Do you ever hear of a company that their top agents will put the listing presentation and say, let me teach you what I do? Is it rare? It is rare. Not every office does it. Where here we have our top agents do not mind putting their presentations and tell you, here what I do, please copy it, make it better, and do business. And who's in control to use it? We can only show it to you. To use it and grow from it, it's up to you. But it is a win-win. It's a win-win inside the office, it's a win-win outside the office. When you are when you are in a transaction with a listing agent, you're the buyer agent, do you want them to lose and you win? Do you want them to be your enemy or your friend? Or someone, next time you submit an offer, they say, oh, I wanna use Steve, he's been amazing.
Yeah.
Win-win goes a long way. If we all go into business with like, I can win and you can win, everyone's happy. But what happens in between? There's ego, like Norita said, like there's, I'm not gonna take that, I don't wanna lose, I wanna win. And that's a big thing. Let's put our clients first.
And I think that's where teamwork comes.
Yes?
Teamwork in a transaction is teamwork.
100%. Who's your team in a transaction?
Yeah.
Eugenia?
Myself.
Who's your team?
I'm the biggest one.
Yeah, but
And my
who's
transaction coordinator, the escrow, the
Title.
lender.
Title?
Yeah, everybody is in the same page. At the end of the day, we all are there to close the deal, not to see who wins,
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what happens when we have disagreement on something? The first thing, what happens? It's her fault, it's her fault, instead of taking accountability and say, you know what, okay, somebody made a mistake, it's not important, let's do the best for our client.
And I think that's when also creativity comes.
Yeah.
Because we're here to make the transaction work, but we're not there to tell the buyer all the words. We're there to be creative and we're the professionals. We're there to fix the problems, not to tell the buyer or the seller all the problems.
Yes, exactly.
Because who wants to hire somebody like a nagger? A negative Natty. Nobody wants a negative Natty, right?
Yeah, 100%. And if you think at our belief system, they are all connected that will help us through our transaction. You can pick one over the other, but really, if you want to have a successful career, these you should have them. All of them. Yes.
Yeah, integrity is a big one for me too, because for long-term business, it's people see your integrity. Even though you think doing the right thing for them brings back business.
Yes.
Examples.
Correct. And everyone knows who doesn't have integrity. The word goes by very fast.
Small town.
Our market center value, we have training and coaching on command. We have events. Keller Williams University, Ignite. And as I said, and Bold. Bold, we just paid Bold, I think, end of last year, and I believe it's coming back. If anyone has any questions about Bold, please call Armando and set an appointment with him. He will walk you step by step what to do. And will explain things to you if you need help. And if you need to transfer your contacts from your phone to Command, he will do that for you too. Use him, it will change your life and your business. Our Red Day, the next one is May 8th, 2025, and we didn't decide yet what to do, but once we do, it will be announced in the office and everyone can help. And use it for advertisement, use it for your community, for whatever you need. And our OP, which is who he manages the business, is Thomas Velasquez, our team leader. Last week, our team leader decided to join his family in another state. So because we have a business of God, family, and then business, he followed God and family, and he decided to put this on the side for now. So we are looking for a new team leader. And Market Center Administrator, that's me. My assistant is Patricia, and she's the one who does the CDAs for you once you are in escrow. Agent services is the Victoria. I'm sure everyone knows who she is. And Angie is the compliance. Roy is case score and first impression. And Armando is our that guy. And you should have all of, I don't know if you have all.
We don't have it.
You don't?
No.
We will print it for you and give it tomorrow.
Okay.
The last thing we have in Keller Williams is profit share. Who is familiar with profit share? Anything you want to tell us that it works?
It works when you basically like recruit people to come and work at this office. Once they join, any profits that the market center makes, like they take half of the profits and give them back to the agents. So you get a portion of the profits every month for that.
That's not just for the market center, that's KW
Correct.
worldwide,
is,
right?
it is.
But
No,
the
you're
market
right.
center needs to be profitable for them to do that.
Okay.
But you can do it all throughout the country. Like I promoted a team to work at VIP down in Santa Clarita, and I get profit from them when they close.
When they close. And you can refer them to any state. So as long as you call and you say, hey, I'm referring someone, and when they sign up, they have to choose you as a sponsor. And once they choose you as sponsor, when you close the transaction and the market center is profitable, they will get a gift back. Because let's say our market center did 50,000 in profit. Half of it would go back to our agents who referred, who are sponsors. So if you know anyone who's looking to join an office or real estate, we have a free school. Not a free school, it is online and they have to earn that free, like no cost. And they can name you as a sponsor if you educate them how to do it. And it's again, so many people get so much money through the years. Okay? And there's nothing you need to do. You don't need to coach them. You don't need to work with them. You don't need to do any of it. You just get paid. KW Resources. We have everything basically. We have Keller Williams worldwide. We have mortgage. We have managed. We have Keller covered for insurance and Keller offers, and that's for investors. So if you have questions regarding any of those, you can reach out and we can discuss it. The offers, the upgrades and repair maintenance, it's not in Los Angeles yet, so it's taking us time to get to those two. But there is a Keller mortgage and there is the insurance too. Any questions on that? Am I going too fast or is it good? We have communities where you have the option to join any community, and if you've been to family reunion, you will know there's like a cubicle in the middle of the rooms, and they are diversity, equity, and inclusion, commercial, KW Land, KW Luxury, KW Military, KW New Homes, Sports and Entertainment, KW Young Professionals, and there's one missing from here, and it's the KW Fit. So we have KW Wellness, and KW Fit is part of KW Wellness, and it was created in our office actually, and our agents took it national. And now it's known, they celebrate us in family reunion and all, and it's mentioned, and it started in our office. So that's a big thing. Not everyone gets to do that. On page
1.15.
1.15, you have your vision, your future. Can you put today's date, please? And can you read through it? Are you done? How do you feel about what you read? Do you feel it can be your life?
Yes.
Your career?
Yeah.
Is it doable?
Yes.
Yes. Anyone added anything?
Success,
Okay.
fulfillment, wealth.
Okay. I like one.
Investing.
Investing.
Financial independence.
Okay.
Freedom.
Who said freedom? Oh, yeah. You're poised to hire a part-time assistant to handle your 80% while you take care of the 20%. Yeah. Because once you grow, you don't have time to do all the tasks. And so it's time to leverage, right? Any questions about this? Good. Your big life. So on the next page, you have this, and I would like you to put a number that you believe you're gonna earn in 2025. And then we're gonna divide it based on, it's up to you. This is an example, donate to Cat $5,000. Sarah Hunter is going to school without loan. So this is where the money is going, paying off the mortgage. What's your number? And how would you like to divide it? And you don't have to share it, guys, but I would like you to write them down and say, if it's 100,000, it is 100,000, just tell me, where do you want us divide this money? Do you have a plan? Do you have a dream? Do you have a vacation, investment, home, pay off mortgage, anything you want? don't limit yourselves. One more minute for them. Anyone wrote a goal that they believe they will achieve? Yes? Okay. If you want to share, you can. You don't have to. It's up to you.
I wanted to pay for my two nephews to take the realtor course here.
Okay. It's nice.
One of mine's is, so you want to buy Sylvia a Louis Vuitton.
Oh. You want to call my husband, give him a lesson? So this goal that you wrote down, you can achieve it, guys. Everyone can achieve. When is Sylvia's birthday?
July 19th.
Here you go, you have 4 months. Any questions about this? When you write what you want to use the money for and how much money you want to make, do you feel anything?
Do I feel it?
Do you feel an attachment for the numbers? Do you feel excitement for the goals?
I feel that it's doable,
Yeah.
that it's going to happen. Yeah, that's what I see and I think.
Imagine what will it do to your life and people who you love or where you're spending the money. How it's going to change their life. To achieve success, you need motivation and inspiration for doing it. Your big why. Who knows what the big why is? Or their big why? Anyone here know their big why? What motivates you every morning to wake up and get going? What's number one reason? When you all woke up today, why you're here? What's your big why? What are you doing? What you're doing?
To break generational curses.
Okay. Amazing. Go ahead.
Just to be the best person I can be today, and then from then on, just to be the best version of myself.
Okay. Thanks. Eugenia, did you say anything?
Well, my biggest motivation is, like I tell my kids, I'm building wealth, not for them, but for my grandkids. So it's up to them to build it for their grandkids. So it keeps going on and on. I don't want it to stop on my kids. I want it for them to know, and that's how we have it in a living trust, that it's not going for them, it's going for my grandkids.
Nice.
So they know they have to build wealth for the future generations.
Does everyone here knows who Simon Sinek is? Simon, he's a leadership coach, and he defines the big why. Your big why is the deep-rooted purpose that fuels your action, beyond just making money. It is the reason you get up every morning and do what you do. It's not about what you do or how you do it, it's why you do it.
Have a purpose.
You have a purpose. And if you don't have your big why statement written down, work on it, guys. It is included in our package. We have to do it. So think about it, write ideas, and then figure out how to make it a statement where you can print it and look at it every single morning. Remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing. What's the purpose? What makes your stomach hurt and you're like, I am excited to see this? You just said you love the look at people when they take the keys for new homes. Anything. So there's a purpose. Why does this move you? If you don't have it written down, my advice is please work on it. And brainstorm, write things that you care for, and then create a statement out of it. I'm gonna give you an example about a weak why. A weak why, I want to sell real estate and make a lot of money. That's a why, okay? Come on, I know some people work for money, it excites all of us. A strong why would be, I believe home ownership creates generational wealth and stability, and I am committed to helping families build their future through real estate. Is he gonna make money?
Yeah.
But it is the purpose is different. What motivates them is different. And I'm not saying this should be yours. I'm just giving you an example how to write your big why. Any questions? Guys, either I'm very smart, I'm teaching you everything like amazing, or really you don't have questions. Come on. I'm not that good, I know. So, you're good? Yes. What is your why? You want to hear my why? I will read it to you because I have it here. Hold on.
Can I guess, Iman?
Yes.
I've known you forever.
Yeah.
Vacations.
Yeah.
Well,
the vacation is my
That's part.
my treat of what you say, my good job, like you earned this.
Okay.
See, I write my why and I leave it here so I can read it anytime I need to refer back to it, because sometimes we forget or we are overwhelmed or life happens. I believe that financial freedom is the foundation for fulfilling life. My purpose is to empower individuals to break free from debt, achieve financial security, and shift from working just to survive to working toward growth, fulfillment, and their highest potential. I am committed to coaching and leading others to create life where financial stress is replaced with opportunities, confidence, and success.
That was your answer to my big why,
My
right?
big why.
I kept it simple. I said, I'm in it for the challenge.
Here we go. And you're gonna see, the more you think about it, the more you're gonna add to it. And the more you think about it, it's gonna change. Because if you asked me what's my big why 13 years ago, and they asked me, I said my kids. My girls are my big why. The thing is, my girls grow up and they stop needing me. So what happens to me? I don't have a why anymore? Like my why goes beyond that. Like they are the most important people in my life, but they're not only my why. My why goes beyond. And what I did to my kids is what I like to do to anyone else. And the challenge, it can goes to way beyond.
No way.
Way beyond. And this is where it took me like really 3 years to get this. It didn't happen overnight. But as long as I know why I'm doing what I'm doing, And when life happens, I say, it's okay, it's a hiccup. Wake up, get to work, and you get to travel next year. There you go. No, you can. I love traveling, guys. It's one of my things I like to do. It's where I like to spend my money. Any questions? Commission checks, where does it go? How do we divide the commission checks? Well, number one is not valid anymore. It has to be removed because we don't pay them from our commissions anymore. When you get paid $10,000, Eugenia, when you make $10,000 GCI, what happens to the 10,000?
Becomes 5.
Basically becomes 5 because taxes and everything else. Okay, that's the magic. First, you have to pay royalty in here. You have to pay company dollar. You have to pay taxes, and then you get whatever is left is for your lifestyle, right? What happens with some agents? What do they do?
And they spend it all.
Overspend.
Yeah, some agents will take the 10,000, they pay the office, they pay royalty, and then they think they hit the jackpot, no taxes, everything is to spend, and what happens when they have to file taxes?
At the end of the year, nobody
They ask for extensions.
Yeah, they ask for extensions. You know how many letters we get from IRS to withhold commissions?
That many.
And usually it's not because an agent is bad or they don't have to be like, oh my God. No, it's just because they didn't divide their money responsibly because it's easily done. When you work in a company and you are on W-2, they take the taxes from you. So you should do this to yourself. You should be accountable enough to divide your money. Yes.
I know you're not a tax person or an accountant, but I'm a military spouse, so I move from state to state every couple of years. I know each state is different. Is there a certain amount we should be setting aside for taxes for California?
I should not answer this question because Californians will hunt me. But I can tell you that as your CPA will tell you based on your how much money you're making, and usually we suggest starting by 25%. And then if you need more, your CPA will tell you. If you need less, your CPA will tell you. What we have as a kind of a formula, 25%.
Okay.
But I'm not saying you're gonna pay 25%. I'm just saying it's a safe place where you save your money. Yeah. And this is example of an income goal. So we used to do GCI minus expenses equal profit. And now we're doing it the opposite way. We're doing it, I want you to tell me how much money you want to make, and then we're going to work backwards. So if you tell me and my net income goal is 100,000, that means you need to make 180,000 to take home 100,000. 100,000 is your net income goal. Company dollar and royalty, let's say it's 30,000. This is given for easy math, guys. And business expenses, we're gonna assume it's 50,000. So 100,000 plus 30 plus 50 equal 180,000. Our average commission is around 9,000. So that means you have to close 20 transactions. So we do it backwards, and then we put the plan how to close 20 transactions to get to your 100,000. Does everyone know how much money they want to make? How much money they want to net?
125.
Okay. So on, can I see if there's one on your book?
Which one?
on page 117,
117.
117, there's this. Can you put your number, how much money you want to make next to it? Here. How much you want to net and work it backwards. And this one, actually, it's not 30,000, I will tell you. So that's B is 21,990. Not 30,000, 21,990. And you can change the business expense. You don't have to stick to that number. This is just an assumption. Usually it's around 30% of your GCI.
What is the company dollar?
21,990. I would like you, when you get to this number, to circle it and write next to it, I'm gonna do it, I need help, or is it hard? How many units do you need? When I tell you I need 20 units, I need 20 transactions to make net 100,000, can you look me in the eye and say this is very hard? Yeah, it's hard if we don't have a plan. It's hard if it's an idea. But if it's a goal with a plan, it's doable. Any questions on this? Any questions? How many units you want to close? Anyone wants to share how many transactions they need to close to make their goal? 21. 21? Yes, thank you. Anyone else?
27.
27. Okay.
14.
14? Okay. Whatever number you have is the right number for you. Good. Now, are we gonna have a plan to achieve those goals? So the 14, the 27, the 21, the 15, it's an idea, it's a dream, right? To make it happen reality, we need to have a goal, we need to make a plan to achieve it. And that's why we're here. Any questions about this? You're good? Any ahas about the calculations? Or about anything we discussed today?
It's very good to put it in perspective to see how it actually going to work. I think it's important to write it down. That's the first step. And then you see if it's doable. And you'd be surprised, it might actually be doable. You thought it was just a dream, now it's actually doable.
Actually, Gary Keller says, like, I believe it's 67% of people achieve their goals after they write them down. Rather than having it in your head and say, I want to do that, when you write it down, you have a connection with it. So.
And look at it every day. And look at it every day.
Yeah.
And could you please explain the business expenses of $50,000? I know that you say later, is the 30% or the 30%?
It should be around 30%, and some people don't have when they start a lot of expenses. Like they eliminate expenses to the minimum till they start making money. So it is different from one person to another. Your expense, does anyone know what's the difference between cost of sales, cost of sale and expenses?
Yes.
Okay, you wanna share it with us?
The cost to sell, it can change depends on the property that you're selling for. And the expenses is that the fixed,
It would still
the
cost
fixed
you.
month, like office bill, phone bill, that
Okay.
you have to pay every month.
Yes. You wanna add something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say expenses are regardless if you sell the property or not. It's still gonna cost you money, so like listing photos, right?
Yeah.
If you pay for those listing photos, regardless if you sell that property or not, it's an expense because
It's
you
an
already have to
expense.
pay for it.
Yeah. So a cost of sale is the cost you pay only when you have a sale. Example as TC or the royalty and company dollar. You don't pay company dollar if you don't close a transaction, but do you pay the $65 monthly?
Yes.
This is an expense, this is cost of sale. Like she said, pictures. You're gonna take pictures, whether you sell or you don't sell, it's an expense. Whether you close or you don't close, you have to pay it. Does this answer your question? So the expenses are things you decide to, like if you wanna rent an office, that's an expense, it's not cost of sale. And it can change from you to any other person.
Thank you.
Daily success system. So in Ignite, we would like you to have 10 conversations a day, 10 contacts added, 10 handwritten notes, social engagements, and
Some of your presentation is not in our book. That's why you hear the flipping of the pages.
Oh.
A lot of things are missing. Can you go back to the previous one so we can at least take a picture?
This one?
Yes.
I believe the daily success system should be at the end of each of the chapters. Yes, it is. And there's 216
Page 515.
Doesn't sound
Yeah.
good.
So because today we're introducing it, I think it shows. Yeah. But this is 216. And tomorrow. Armando, it's in tomorrow's stuff.
It's in tomorrow's. Got it.
We're only talking about it today.
Okay.
I got ahead of myself.
But you know you would, that's good.
Can you go over there? How many transactions gave you?
It's very important.
Yeah.
So we recommend 10 from each, and every day you're gonna put how many you did.
Oh, okay, that's what the purpose.
Makes
Okay,
sense?
got it.
The dash.
Yeah.
So if you did 7, you put 7.
Okay.
And JD, actually, you're here at the right time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yay! Okay. Is it intentionally done?
No, I was
Listening
gonna
to me?
come learn.
You wanna come next to me, talk about I was gonna call you.
What are we gonna talk about?
So about a script.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I thought you were gonna bring me up to teach this. I was like, I go all day. Yeah, we
Before
do.
I move, I would like them to know about the script.
Yeah, we do scripts 8:30 to 9, in person or virtual, right
That's
here.
not in your books, guys.
Yeah. This is something the office does. Well, our team, the Pastas group, we run one here, and then, you know, I think Carlos? Christian just started joining us. There's someone else, Esther, if she's in here or online. But we open it up, so it's open to the office, 8:30 to 9. Just show up, we'll give you everything.
It's a good practice.
Yeah.
It's amazing practice. It's a good way to start your day. Since you're gonna start calling people starting tomorrow after Ignite, it's a good way to start your day and to practice how do you do objections and all those things, or
Yeah.
only scripts?
So everyone's different. We spend the first 15 minutes learning what's called neurolinguistics programming. It's actually Eman's card game. I just borrow it from her every day. They teach you how to use what's called track words in your sales. So an example is when people say, hey, I'm working with an agent, right? We like to say, well, let's give you an apples-to-apples comparison between agents. That's an objection handler. We use magic words in there to influence sales. So a cheesy one, but it works, is, hey, when you say yes to working with me, I'm going to give you an apples-to-apples approach so you can compare the agents. And then what they hear is they say yes. So when I go ask for an appointment, that kind of plays in their subconscious. So we teach that for the first 15 minutes, and then the second 15 minutes is partners, and you just pick someone that is kind of in the same line of like experience you're in, or open house objections are different from for sale by owner objections, right? So depending on what you're doing, we partner you up with whoever's doing what you guys are doing. Does that make sense? Yes. Does that help?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's every day from 8:30 to 9?
So Monday through Friday, except for Tuesdays.
Okay.
So Tuesday there is not one, but yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8:30 to 9. If you're gonna hop on virtual, I need to get your email so I can add you the link. So maybe we like have a piece of paper go around, and we'll have you write down your email if you want to hop on virtually.
Yeah?
Anything else?
Anyone who would like to be included, just write your email and give it to me, and I will pass it to JD.
Yep.
It is a great way to start your day. Yes.
Yeah.
Norita was once in
Oh yeah.
challenge.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Narita
you
did
did?
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was our champion for a
You
year.
guys don't do the script champion thingy?
We didn't do it last year, but we're gonna do it this year.
Okay.
Yeah, every year we start.
So Andrew's got to pass it. He was the
Yeah.
last winner. So
We have a belt that goes around. It's like a boxing belt, and everyone once a year we announce who's the script champion. So Narita was one of them for a while. I wonder what was her name. Do you remember? I gave everyone like boxer names. I forgot what Narita's was. Do you remember Narita?
Something Italian.
But it's good, guys. Scripts is really good because a lot of people, when they go to meet with someone, they're doing it on the go. They're creating sentences and responses, and sometimes it's an unguided conversation. Scripts allows you to think, has words that are ready, and it helps you kind of diagnose what's going on with the client a lot faster. So get to communicate effectively. All right.
Thank you.
I know you guys got a long class. I'll get out of here.
So I'm sorry, for like tomorrow there isn't any.
No,
But
we'll
you
get
will
back up.
have, after the class, the night class, you're gonna have the script, or still in the morning?
So it's just 8:30 to 9. We don't
Okay,
have
so
one
right
after.
before the class.
Yeah, right before the class. I do think, are they doing the thing after?
No,
Okay.
so it's gonna be individually.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you'll lead generate after Ignite. That's what you do.
Yeah.
You learn and then you go and implement. Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
This is when I said you are welcome to choose a partner to hold you accountable for those conversations.
I need to learn.
Okay, so powerful conversations get results like lead generate, uncover motivations, identify objections, close deals, speak in terms the customer understands, build confidence. That is practicing scripts, build confidence, guys. You know how to answer when someone tells you an objection right now. Can you answer it if you are in scripts 4 times a week? Yeah? We start learning after admitting that we know everything, right? So we start learning and growing. And that sphere of influence. Oh, purpose and benefit of conversations. Did you find everything you were looking for? These questions, I think you have them on it.
Yeah, I did.
Those are examples for notes. So there's questions for you at the bottom of page
118.
118. Can you answer them, please?
Meanwhile, you guys finish up those questions. On your way out, I'm gonna leave the sign-up sheet for scripts right here at the table. Just make sure you sign up and check if you're gonna be here in person or online, all right? Thank you guys.
And it goes from a 9, and it goes to 4 fumbling around the entire
Last time it wasn't new, but we didn't use it because she printed Baby, what happens if you don't reach out to your sphere?
Ooh, you don't sell any real estate, you lose your house, you lose your dog, you lose your wife. Everything goes bad. No, if you don't talk to your sphere, they don't know you're in the business.
Yeah.
You're a ghost agent.
Yes, you're a secret agent.
Secret agent, that's what it is.
Secret agent. Nobody knows that you are in the business. And what happens when your cousin has a sign from Remax agent that his home is for sale?
Thanksgiving dinner table being flipped.
Yeah. You get upset, and who do you blame? Do you blame yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, but usually we don't blame ourselves. We say, oh my God, I cannot believe my cousin listed a home not with me, with somebody else. But did you reach out to your cousins? Did you treat your sphere as your clients? I think it happens to everyone in here. Like somebody they know, a friend, a neighbor.
It happens to my neighbors, and I'm like, ew. But then I'm like, I never talk to them. I didn't even wave. Yeah.
People tend to move every 7 to 10 years. So if you have people who bought a home 7 to 10 years ago, or less, actually, don't wait till the 7th year to reach out. You're late.
They always say reach out in half the amount of time that you reach out in.
Actually, you should reach out all the time. You should never disappear from their lives. Once they buy a home or sell a home with you, they should get something from you every once in a while. Right? They are your clients. But we sometimes feel comfortable. They will not go anywhere else. They will not go anywhere. They will go somewhere else. They will go to whoever asked about them. Right?
That's true.
Yeah. Who knows the Ford method? I think this is a new book. Family, occupation, recreation, and dreams.
So you base your conversations around your spirit.
They tell you how to start a conversation and how to tell them that you are an agent. You only have to have a conversation with them and introduce yourself as telling them that you chose real estate as a career. Anyone knows how to, yes?
Go ahead.
I thought, no, go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say, so for a lot of people, getting into the real estate conversation might be a challenge. You know, you don't want to be salesy. When you ask occupation, like work, it's kind of a natural way to lead into talking about real estate. It's one of my favorite ones to ask.
Yeah. So I can ask you, are you still working with Norfolk?
Yeah, been busy, just got a promotion.
Oh, that's great. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, what about you? Mom, you still in real estate?
Actually, I just made a big change in my life and I'm so excited about it. I joined Keller Williams as an agent. And I'm working with the top agents there and leadership to make sure I give everyone I know the best formation and service I can. Have you heard of Keller Williams?
I have, yeah. I've heard of them, yeah. Great company here.
Well, let me know if you have any questions about that or if there's anything I can do for you. I'm really looking forward to help you in any related questions you have.
Okay, will do.
Can I make this better?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we just literally.
Well, he's the scripts king. That's why I go back to him.
Well, I was just gonna say, so we just practiced scripts right there, and what Eman was saying, it's gonna be in the manual coming up. That's the script they teach you. So I could tell she was scripting me as soon as she started talking. Yeah.
But it can come up without you going and sell them something. Or you can call somebody and say hi, and in a week call somebody again. They will know, but it's okay. At least they know that you are an agent. There is nothing wrong with it. What's wrong is not announcing to everyone you know that you are in a new business. Because when someone opens a store or they do any kind of business, don't they send you flyers or whatever? They're not ashamed of telling you we have a new business. Yes.
Can I add one more thing? K-Score.
Yes.
So K-Score, Keller Williams School of Real Estate, we pay for it as an office, but we offer it to our community at no cost. So it's a really cool item of value to call the people you know and say, I don't know if it's for you, but we offer a free real estate school. You can get your certificates and everything for free. It's how much do the schools you charge? $400 to $800
Yes.
to do the classes?
It's expensive.
So we do that for free here. You can get the flyer at the front from Roy.
The same thing if you want to use Curse Day, KW Red Day.
Red Day, that's coming up.
You can reach out to your community and say, I work with a company who gives back to our community, and introduce yourself to them. There's a lot of ways. JD, would you practice in your scripts how to do the Ford?
All the time. Yeah. Oh, like when we practice? Yeah, absolutely.
So you can ask for it if you want to get better with your spear. Because usually it's easier with strangers than people we know. Because we don't want to be judged.
Right.
And we're afraid to make a mistake in front of anyone we know. So we prefer strangers and we stay away from people we know. But people we know should be the source of our business. And then they should recommend us to strangers.
You can't go if you don't grow.
Yeah. Any questions? Any ahas?
I'm still
Yes.
stuck on yet.
Like, good conversation. I mean, I use it when I meet people and I said, where do you live? And they said, oh, I live at the east side. Oh, where at? Oh, I actually, live in such address. And I said, oh. I said, how long did you own the property? I rent. So then I go, oh, boom. I said, why don't you own one? And then I start that conversation. But I use that, first, ask them where do they live and how long they live there.
Yeah.
And if they own it. And then, I actually, my son's friend, he was last week at my house. And he's a member of our church, and I started, oh, so where do you live? He goes, I live on Corsio. I said, oh, nice. Do you own a home? And he goes, no, we actually rent. So I tried to sell them, but unfortunately, and good for Annabelle Chirino, he was already working with her.
Okay.
So,
That's good. That's good. Any other ahas?
It's easier to be wrong with a stranger than it is with someone we know.
Yeah.
I think the order of the conversation model, family, if you focus on family, everyone wants to talk about the family, right? And so that opens the door for the conversation. And it also shows that you're caring about the person, listen to what they want to say. And then follow up with, open-ended questions. So I think this is key, and for good reason, it's the first one, right? Yeah, you gotta start with that. How's the family doing? Also, how's work doing? Did you get that promotion or something like that? So that opens the conversation.
Correct. Who has kids in sports teams? Do you use the teams to advertise yourself?
Yeah, sponsor the jerseys or goodie bags for the games.
Or is it as simple as putting KW hat?
Yeah.
And just make it a way to start a conversation? Or when they do lunch or anything, you can say, I'm giving this for, and have your business card. It's the easiest way if you have kids to get, to advertise, yes.
I was just thinking about this little badge right here. It's an excellent way to get into a conversation with somebody about real estate. They'll see that, oh, you're in real estate. How's the market? You can start right on in through there and everything. And I've had a dentist assistant do that with me. Oh, you're in real estate? Yeah. And they would ask a question. My first duty is to answer the question. And then go into, you have a real estate agent. You have somebody that you could turn to in case you had a real estate need. Okay. If they say yes, then I have to ask them, can I be second place? I want to be on the bench. Okay. And it can lead to other things.
Someone in this class last time, they said they put their name tag upside down. Intentionally. Oh, you did. Okay, I'm sure. So people would ask you, oh, your name tag is upside down, and that's intentionally done so she can get their attention. Right? And it is a way. And guys, it's really important to know that even if you are new, for the new of you, like you can do business. When I started in 2010, and I did Bold. Who here know what Bold is? Not everyone. So Bold is a class 8-week session that it's 7 now, but they will challenge you to do 100 contacts. If you do 100 contacts a day, you get our award, but a week you have to do 100. And you have to do it, and you have to get back to your team and say you will be graded and all that. When I was in U, I went to take a Bold, and I had 0 clients, 0 transactions. I am not from here, so I didn't go to school with anybody, so I have no friends, and I know my husband. That's it. And when I started Bold, I said, who can I call? I cannot call anyone. I don't know anybody. And I had this limited belief that who wants to use me as a new agent? Like I have nothing to rely on. And my Bold coach at the day, he told me, call and say, our office, our brokerage closed 200 transactions, closed 100 transactions. And just say, do you know anyone who wants to buy or sell real estate? I promise you, the first call I made, I'm so dumb. This is not going anywhere, no one is gonna use me. The second call I made, it was for my neighbor. I sold her $5 homes. I sold her $5 homes. And she knew I was new, and all what it took from me is just changing the way I think, my limited belief, and just be open. Okay, Iman, do it. Like you're here, you paid for it, just do it. The second phone call, I said, do you know anyone who wants to sell or buy real estate? And she's like, my daughter is looking. And I said, okay, can I have your daughter's number? She gave it to me. I called her daughter 5 homes. I kept the first year. If I had a fixed mindset and I'm like, no one is gonna use me. No, I'm new. I don't know what I'm doing. People are not gonna like what I do. I would have not made that phone call. And trust me, if I can do it, anyone here can do it. You just need to believe in yourself and do the work. Do not say it doesn't work. It works. There is a reason it is in the books. There is a reason they wrote it. Do not reinvent the wheel. Just go. Learn from people who already did it. Was this helpful?
Yes.
Any questions, anything we can answer for you? Starting today, you have to reach out to 10 conversations, 10 contacts. Please be honest with yourself. Choose a partner that you can answer back to that are serious, that will not say, oh, you didn't do it, I didn't do it either, don't tell anybody. You're not doing yourself a favor, guys. Trust me. Hold yourself, each other accountable. Choose your partners and tell them what numbers you chose, what's your goals, and answer honestly what you did. And try to improve. If you didn't do 10 today, that's okay. Just make it a goal, like you're gonna do 10 by the end of the week. Just don't make up numbers. Tomorrow there is no scripted class at 8:30, but I would love if I see you like Wednesday, 8:30 with JD and his scripted class. It is amazing. Any questions? You're good? Okay, let's have a good day, guys. If you don't mind, there is this in front of you here. Can you fill it out for us, please? Anyone on Zoom has a question?
I'm Virginia, but we could be putting it on good.
Well, they already partner, that's fine.
We can partner with you.
I didn't want to serve.
Oh.
Thank you.
Just making sure I don't want to.
Me too. I'll show you. I'll show you New Jersey.
Please keep your name close with you because we're going to use them tomorrow.
Okay, here we go.
Alex, if you take,
Pero mira,
I will. Thank you for reminding me.
E-M-A-N. It means faith. That's what it is.
I mean, if we have each other accountable, I mean, we try to work with each other. They never, I never got that. And I emailed.
yeah, you will. Absolutely.
No, for the class, you said that, no, I emailed.
Thank you.
I never got it, and I checked my spam.
So are we ready now?
I will have to send it right now. Wait. Yes.
I requested that you check my spam.
Okay, yesterday, yeah. Okay, but
And when is
Energy from.
I know.
Okay, so
Thank you, guys.
Oh, yeah.